Well, hello. Thanks for checking out What's Up at Fun Factory Hobbies for the week ending Saturday, the 27th of January, 2024. Because, we do that a lot. First thing I will note, we did have Paldea and Fates Elite Trainers, but the small allocation that we received has already sold. Theoretically, we'll be getting more. I had some on order from multiple distributors, and we've only received from one. But no guarantees on that. But there will be more Paldea and Fates products, different products other than ETBs in a couple weeks. So don't worry, you'll definitely be able to get some Paldea and Fates stuff. Just maybe or maybe not Elite Trainer boxes. I don't know. But definitely won't be able to get them today because the 4 that we got have already sold. I ordered 10 from that particular distributor, so whatever. Anyway, stuff we did get and still have. Here we have Proving Grounds, a solo game with a storybook included from Renegade Game Studios. They've been doing a solo hero series, and I didn't know they'd released this one. This was actually the first one they released. We've had Warp's Edge and Reckland Run for some time, and enjoy both of those. Here we have Proving Grounds. Maya Strongheart stands alone against the world. A cabal of conspirators has framed her for the death of her own mother, the Sun Queen, and they intend to usurp the throne from her family. To prove her own innocence and reclaim her birthright, Maya must step into the proving grounds to complete a trial that will stretch her combat skills to the limit. Will the wizened, chosen daughter vanquish her foes in the arena, or will she be overwhelmed by the conspirators and their evil aspirations? In a real-time solitaire dice game from the creator of Fuse and Flatline, also both good games, it merges narrative and gameplay in a brand new way. In this box, you'll find a novella, Only the Strongest Has the Heart of a Wizened Queen, written by Monica Valentinelli. This sweeping story sets the stage for events of the game. Read the story of Maya Strongheart as she fights to ascend to the Sun Throne, then recreate her extraordinary battle. If you've never played a solo game before, this is a great place to start. There's a training game and 6 different gameplay modules. Once you've learned the basics, add a single module or mix and match at your tastes. If you're feeling truly adventurous, put them all together for a true test of your gladiatorial combat skills. And I know we got some people that like solo games, so there you go. There's another one. From Fanroll, licensed from Paizo. It was supposed to have been out in November, but production happens. Here we have the Pathfinder accessory kit. It includes a set of goblin inclusions. We've had those individually, but it also has this really cool Pathfinder dice bag and a velvet dice tray that has snaps in the corners, so you can keep it flat for transportation and then snap it back for, dice tray use. Experience the world of Pathfinder with the ultimate accessory kit for your tabletop game. This set comes with a goblin inclusion dice set, a dice bag, and a rolling mat. For a limited time, get a bonus hardcover Pathfinder graphic novel in every box. So that's pretty cool, particularly if you're kicking in on the released in November, I want to say, Pathfinder 2nd Edition Redux, the non-OGL revised edition. Other role-playing stuff. So while we're on Fanroll, we got some other Dragon Storm inclusion dice, miniature dragon heads inside. Can't see them very well from this angle, but here we have red dragons and green dragons. Right, role-playing stuff, other role-playing stuff. People were asking about this, so here is Hunter the Reckoning core rulebook from In the World of Darkness from Renegade Game Studios. So Hunter the Reckoning is the counter to Vampire the Masquerade, you're playing the humans who know that the vampires and werewolves and other supernatural ickies live, and you're trying to hunt them. You saw what you shouldn't have. The veil pulled back from the secret world and the monsters who prowl it. You chronicled the tragedies they wrought, these monsters, and the victims upon whom they preyed. You grasped the extent of their influence and witnessed the corruption of the organizations formed to keep them in check. And you vowed to do something about it. Tonight you act. It's time for a reckoning. So there's the Hunter core rulebook. Here we have Lines Drawn in Blood, a chronicle book for Hunter the Reckoning. What lines are you willing to cross when you push back against the evil that walks amongst us? Lines Drawn in Blood presents a series of 4 stories that can be played individually or linked together to tell an entire chronicle. Pressure test. Ghostly incursions are far more than the weight of individual sorrow. Outsiders. The residents of a small town break an ancient pact and pay the price. Blur the lines. Occult symbols at a murder scene drag hunters into a race against time. And Alone in the Dark. Far from city lights, a nest of monsters pull the strings of a lonely northern town. Lines Drawn in Blood is a story supplement for Hunter the Reckoning, a storytelling game of desperate measures. Speaking of vampire, we have some more expansions for that also. Here we have the Camarilla source book. To rule, you must become the very thing you fear. You must become your own monster. Only when you know your fears completely can you control them and turn them on others. Welcome to the Ultimate Guide to the Camarilla, the most frightening secret society has ever known. Written as a primer and set of documents penned and collected by immortal socialite Victoria Ash and addressed to you, her child, the Camarilla book is designed to be a gripping read for any lover of the sophisticated undead and is a great resource for all players and storytellers of Vampire the Masquerade core rulebook sold separately, and I already showed that to you. And along those lines, we have the Anarch sourcebook. The Anarch is the anarchist, what the monarch is to the monarchist. The girl with the septum ring. Is she one of them? How about that guy living in the alley, swaggering like a postmodern pirate? Or is that guy over there with his razor smile and enlightenment for sale? The Unbound Vampires could be anyone living on or beyond the edge of society. Written like a series of articles in an underground magazine, the Anarch book is written for anyone who likes their bloodsuckers young, angry, and hidden where you least expect it, and is a great resource for all players and storytellers of Vampire the Masquerade. Again, core rulebook, sold separately. And again, I already showed that to you. We have the Fall of London Chronicle. London 2012. Mithras, God among vampires, returns from diablerie at the fangs of Montgomery Coven. The heralds of the sun awaken from torpor, unable to remember who they are, but driven to seek 5 artifacts to restore their master to his full glory. The Second Inquisition rises to burn London's kindred to ashes. What legacy will you leave? The Fall of London Chronicle for Vampire the Masquerade embroils you in a kindred history as it unfolds. Your actions might see a god return or cast him down from whence he came. London burns under Operation Antigen as you uncover the shards of your own identity. And Chicago by Night, a sourcebook for Vampire the Masquerade. Accept no substitutes. Chicago is the city of vampires. Claim a haven on the Gold Coast. Carve out a place of this bustling metropolis for yourself. Subjugate a handful of the living on Michigan Avenue. Take a few deep drinks from some of the intoxicating vessels we have around here. Discover the nightlife. Become the Succubus Club. Come visit the Succubus Club, Blue Velvet, or Red Number 5, if they'll let you in. Lots of extra stuff. Cool stuff. We also have Lorcana Series 2 trading cards, booster packs. We've had the starter decks already, and Legendary Ant-Man and the Wasp expansion. As far as organized play goes, coming, we've got pre-release for Murders at Markov Manor Magic next Friday and Saturday at 6 p.m. as well as Saturday at 11 a.m. Pokemon League sandwiched in between. The following Friday, Magic Draft. Pokemon League Challenge and Go League Challenge. And then Sunday the 11th, Pokemon League Cup at the Library Annex. As always, thanks for checking out What's Up at Fun Factory Hobbies. Like, subscribe, etc. See you next time.